Hey, good afternoon, Marauder Nation. Marauder 7.
And Marauder 6.
Here to give you your Phase Line October wrap-up and rundown. Hey, the brigade did extremely well this phase line. We finished the RA at 96%. We finished our Army Reserve mission at 91%. And our combined volume effort for the phase line was 95%. So good, Sergeant Major Gavia called me up this morning, kind of yelled at me, asked why I didn't call her last night to tell her how good that we did. She had to find it secondhand. But hey, she said she's extremely proud of all of the men and women in the Marauder Nation, and she just wanted to give a shout out to each and every one of you. Sir?
Sergeant Major, our incentive for this year is based around quarterly races. Our first quarter is, and we're off. That means we're getting out of the block strong, and we're moving quick. Our theme for the year is Carpe Tempus, or win the week. We've got to win every single week for prospecting, processing, and future soldiers, which leads to a successful phase line, leads to a successful quarter, leads to a successful year. So today, we're going to review how every battalion did in Phase Line October. Hey, Sergeant Major, in 8th place for the brigade, coming in the 8th spot, is the Great Lakes Recruiting Battalion. A little bit slow coming out of the blocks as a battalion. 2 companies I want to talk about that did extremely well. Bay City Recruiting Company, First Sergeant Castaneda, Captain Justin Merkovich, 1st place for the Great Lakes on Marauder Mountain. Great job. The other one, Lansing Recruiting Company. They've been slugging, they've been trying, they've been working and working. 1st Sergeant Lexi Mitchell, Captain Mark Ziegler. They made mission. Great job for those 2 companies. How about the rest of the battalion?
Hey, sir. Grand Rapids, they got out of the blocks, and they started heading down the front stretch, and they just kind of slowed down just a little bit. They were there. They were close. Then we got the other 4 companies. I don't know if these guys are on profile or what, sir.
They got to pick it up.
But they have got to pick it up. They've got to pick it up, especially my old alma mater. It pains me to see you guys down there. I know all 4 of these companies are going to make a difference. They're going to make a change, and they're going to sprint it out. The next turn, the next phase line. We got 5 weeks in this one. Let's pick it up, guys. Hey, sir, let's take a look at our 7th place battalion, the Minneapolis Recruiting Battalion, the North Stars. 2 guys, 2 companies got out of the gate real strong. Northern Iowa. I didn't even know that they got renamed. The old Waterloo,
formerly known as
Waterloo. Northern Iowa, 100%. Way to get out of the blocks, guys, and set the pace. Same thing for Iowa City. 1st Sergeant Dow, Captain G, you guys are doing well. You got off to a good start. Dakota District, you're almost there. I think they probably, the difference was 1 or 2, sir, for making it this phase line.
Great effort by the Dakota District. 96% right there. You guys just got to find that extra 4 or 5% to get on Marauder Mountain. Hey, the rest of the gang, pretty significant drop down to 80% for Brainerd and Des Moines. And then St. Paul, Mankato, and Minnie bringing up the rear. You guys have got to pick up the pace for Phase Line November. I know you can do it. I know you've been prospecting hard. You got the funnel. Let's make up that delta in Phase Line November. In 6th place, we've got the Milwaukee Recruiting Battalion, led by none other, north of the wall, consistent. Every phase line they're on the top. Iron Mountain, 1st Sergeant Burkhammer, Captain J.J. Jenkins. Great job maintaining the success you had in FY19. Hey, Fort McCoy, right there, 95%. Great job out of 1st Sergeant Boudreaux and Captain Sanchez.
Yep. Hey, the other guys, I don't think this is indicative of their leadership. Loves Park had a little bit of a slowdown. Same thing with Appleton. I know these guys, they've got the leadership talent. They're going to do better next month. Madison and Milwaukee, hey, we need you guys to pick it up. Put the sweatbands on, take the lead out of the sneakers, and let's pick it up.
All right, team, in 6th place, Sergeant Major, what the heck are you wearing?
This is my running shirt, sir. We're picking up the pace now.
Oh, so okay, we're getting faster.
We're getting faster and faster here.
All right. Well, let me take mine off.
Yeah.
So who do we got?
Hey, it's not cats, but that'll do, sir.
Okay. So
we got Columbus Battalion.
All right.
We've got the Pioneers, sir. These guys came out strong. Kings Mills, 115.8%. The two models up there, Captain Newberry, First Sergeant Jones, Hans and Franz, those guys crushed it coming out of the gate. Dayton Company, Captain Santos, his sidekick, First Sergeant Richardson, you guys are looking great also. Cross the finish line, 100%. Then we got two companies right there on the bubble. Just didn't quite make the medal round. Cincy Metro, you guys closed out at 96.7% and Lancaster at 90.1%.
You just got to find that little extra. But down at the bottom for the Columbus Battalion, you got the company with their biggest mission, Sergeant Major. That is going to be tough. Columbus Company, 87%. And then Barbersville, hey, I got it, man. You guys had a great September. We need consistency. You can't sprint out and then fall back, Sergeant Major. You got to make your marks every single phase line. Barbersville, you guys got to find it, and I know you're going to in phase line November. In fourth place, Sergeant Major, these guys, the rock stars, are moving quick. The Cleveland Recruiting Battalion, 93%. You had the Canton Legends, my brother, Hugo Lopez.
Yep.
And Big Dominic Wilson
Big
in
Dom.
first. You had the Fury, the main man Wishard,
Yep.
and the baby-faced assassin, known as Captain Zach Friday.
Friday,
in
not
second.
Friday. Friday.
Exactly. Don't call him Friday.
No.
And then another one of my favorites, Sergeant Major, the Warren Wolfpack. You got First Sergeant Ozzy Osborne pushing hard. Danny Duarte, great job for those three at the top of the pile. You also had Newcastle, one contract off, Sergeant Major. We haven't heard from Newcastle in a while, but Captain Jazbeck, First Sergeant Evans, has got that company moving. Watch out for Newcastle, Sergeant Major.
Hey, Cleveland Metro, you guys were pretty doggone close. I think you guys sprained an ankle in the back turn. You closed out at 89.3. Marion, this is my man Leon, fallen. But you know what? Last month, those guys laid it out. They laid it out on the table for us. Hey, I expect those guys to turn it around. Medina, I think you guys are back there with some of the other companies on profile. 63.6%. You guys have got to pick it up. You're not going to be able to get lapped in November by these other companies and think you're going to make it by December. Woo, sir. Trailblazers are next. Third place battalion. The only reason why they're in third place is because they missed it by 2 on the Army Reserve. But these guys, every single one of their companies came across the line 100% or better from a volume standpoint. The battalion closed out at almost 113%. E-Town, 145%. Knoxville, 126. Johnson City, 108. Lexington, 108. Nashville, 106. I can't even keep up with the pace, sir. Clarksville, 103. Louisville, 100%. Their slowest guy is still 100%. These guys are moving. They're blazing the trail, sir.
And another part of it is they overproduced big time on the regular Army.
Big time.
And they went back and grabbed their Ranger buddy and helped a lot of those other battalions and get us close to that regular Army mark. So Nashville, outstanding job. And we know you guys will hit both sides next month. Woo! It's getting hot in here, Sergeant Major.
I'm getting out of breath too, sir. This pace is incredible.
These guys are moving fast. We're talking about the Indy Battalion, the champions.
Big champions.
Woo! They are moving quick, led by, of course, Evansville Battle Cats. Consistent, always on top. A second place, one of our biggest companies in the brigade, third biggest company, Indy Metro North, new First Sergeant Granger, Captain Miller, outstanding job. Fairview Heights, just missed mission last year. Then they're like, hey, I'm not missing this year.
Not doing it.
Wolf, Purcell, great job for that whole team. Central Illinois, Alderson and Captain Joe Murray, great job, 109. And Fort Wayne, we got Master Sergeant, First Sergeant Birch stepping into the breach with Captain Stevens. All 5 companies making mission.
We got 2 that didn't though, sir. The good part is it's Springfield and it's Indy Metro South. I don't know what happened, guys. You stumbled out of the blocks just a little bit. I think you guys turned it up in turns 3 and turns 4. You just got off to too slow of a start. No doubt you're going to be there in phase line November. Sir, the cats are sweating.
Yeah, they are sweating bad.
These dudes are crushing it. They are way out in front of us. They have really outpaced the brigade. The Warriors, the Chicago Battalion.
First place.
First place, 107%. Sergeant Major Fairchild is bound and determined to go out on top. His new battle buddy is bound and determined to come in on top. Let's look at how these guys did. This is like not a misprint. Glenview! My man T. Roy Wooten, I got a lot of men, but my man T. Roy Wooten tearing it up over there. And then his commander,
Captain Wall, never stop, never quit. Sergeant Major, these guys were 53rd last year.
they were
At the bottom, 54, somewhere down there.
crazy.
Number one company in the brigade, 152%. Glenview leading the way.
You know, the other day, for just about an hour, our systems went down. The reason why they went down is because when we did the side-by-side report and we put Glenview at the top of the side-by-side,
It melted the whole system.
it melted the doggone system, came back with a default
Smoke coming
code.
out, all kinds of things.
Second place, Downers Grove,
Biggest mission in the brigade.
the biggest. And these guys crushed it, 111.4%. So proud of the work that you guys did. And we know it takes a lot of work. Chicago, man, Cog Hill got up there. The old Battle Cat, man, I don't know what the heck is new.
I don't know what they are.
Just when we finished getting him a good one, a good, catchy
sign,
name,
yeah.
call sign,
We'll
jumped ship.
We'll think of a new one.
We'll think of a new one. But hey, those guys, First Sergeant Cog Hill, Captain Callahan, way to lead those guys. This is another big company. I want to say these guys are number 2 in the brigade size-wise. Chicago company, 109.1%. These guys are kind of like the Steady Eddies.
Southmen.
4 quarters to $1 every single time they come through. First Sergeant Albers and the Dark Lord, Captain Lord down there, pulled the company across almost 104%. Great job.
Hey, Homewood Company was in the 90s. Libertyville, 85%, right there, but did enough for Chicago Battalion to make mission on both sides. Great team effort from the Warriors. All right, team, for all those that fell a little bit behind in Phase Line October, Marauder 7 and I fully expect you to make mission in Phase Line November and start making up that delta that you did. We expect you to catch up and be on lead line in one of the easiest phase lines of the year. Weather's still good, school's in session, 5-week phase line. We have got to catch up and get the brigade on track to make our quarter mission before we hit block leave and the holidays.
All the conditions are right, sir. You laid them all out. There's no excuses. If you stumbled out of the blocks just a little bit in October, just pick up the pace in November, cover down on your shortages, make up that time. We're going to be postured well, sir. I'm confident.
Absolutely. We appreciate all your hard work. Have an awesome holiday weekend. We'll see you in Phase Line November.
Marauders.